then we say you attain the quiet sign or the loving sign. We call it the quiet sign or loving sign. Yes, sister, you can.
跟住咧就係講有3種唔同嘅即係修止嘅時候，止禪嘅時候有3個階段啦。咁而家咧講嘅第一種咧就係因為我哋禪修嘅時候，我哋要知道我哋究竟係去到邊一個階段嘅。咁教授咧就用呢個地片咧嚟作為一個例子去解釋嘅。咁其實咧就地片咧，我哋首先就係要做一個 disc 啦，即係圓盤咁樣嘅。咁如果喺呢本書嘅第一章咧，第一章其實有教我哋點樣做嘅，咁所以如果詳細可以自己睇翻啦。咁首先咧教授就話即係雖然個地片咧，我哋係即係睇佢顏色啦，但係就唔好話揾一張係嗰種顏色，即係譬如可能橙色啊、啡色嘅顏色嘅字，就唔好揾紙咁樣嚟做，係揾真係一啲泥土嘅嘢咁樣嚟做一個圓盤嘅一啲即係橙地色嘅一啲泥咁樣嘅，咁就將佢咧就整咗一個圓形咁樣嘅圓盤啦，就大約咧佢直徑係12至到15寸嘅，咁然後咧就你大約坐咧就係離開個圓盤咧，大約有4尺咁遠嘅。咁可能咧，你就會睇到嗰啲泥咧，就係可能好平坦啊，有啲手指毛啊，有啲石仔啊，有啲木頭樹枝仔啊咁喺入邊嘅。咁但係如果你睇得咁咩嘅時候咧，你就即係如果你坐得太近咧，睇得太清楚嗰啲嘢咧，可能咧就好難達到嗰個取向嘅。咁但係如果你坐得太遠咧，又同樣咧又睇得唔清晰啦，咁又係唔得，所以就一定要坐一個適合嘅距離，大約4尺咁遠啦。咁然後咧咁你開始嘅時候咧，其實你嘅眼咧係開住咁樣嚟望住，好專注咁睇住嗰個圓盤嘅。咁一路睇嘅時候咧，一路就喺個心裏邊就係有諗地大，即係個地咁樣圍到咁樣。咁你就要知道啊，即係而家睇緊嘅係地大嘅。咁一路咁樣喺度睇啦，一路咁樣去諗。咁如果你個心走咗嘅話咧，咁你可能就會諗咗諗咗你其他嘢啦。咁所以你一定要好有決意啦，好有決心咧，咁樣去專注落去呢個地大嗰度嘅。咁要如是者咁樣做而做而一咁樣去做嘅。咁頭先就老師咧就教授就講即係第一個 chart 啦，就其實佢主要就係想講咧有唔同嘅即係禪那嘅 jhana centers 啦，即係禪那嘅禪師啦嚇。咁其實咧，當你喺度做嘅時候咧，嗰啲禪師咧都係會越嚟越強嘅。咁但係當然啦，你可能開始做嘅時候咧，你個心咧好散亂啦。咁但係其實呢個係開頭係咁嘅啫。但係當你啲禪師咧係越嚟越強嘅時候咧，咁你嘅專注力咧就會係會有改善嘅。咁如是者你係一路好不間斷啦嚇，好間斷咁樣去專注，譬如去專注到半個鐘啦，或者去到1個鐘咁樣啦，半個鐘至1個鐘啦。咁你跟住開始你可以久唔久咧就合埋眼即係合眼睇一睇睇下會見到嗰個合埋見到嗰個圓盤啦嚇。咁如果見唔到咧，咁就擘翻開個眼，咁然後再隔一陣就合翻埋眼，睇下見唔到圓盤。咁如是者咁樣做到咧，你係到你真係再一次合埋眼嘅時候咧，嗰個圓盤都喺你面前咧，咁其實你就已經達到呢個取向㗎啦。
So you can judge, you can know the progress by yourself. So while you're meditating on the Abhidhamma we say, if your mind is wandering most of the time, so you have no progress yet. Now when you can concentrate up to 10 minutes, you get some progress now. If you can concentrate up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so greater progress. So if you can focus continuously for 1 hour, very good. Very good now we say. Then suddenly you will get this acquired sign. So when you attain this acquired sign, you are still in the preliminary stage. You are still in the preliminary stage. So if you attain this acquired sign, it shows, there's one landmark about the progress meditation. So as with closed eye, you can see the acquired sign. So you just keep on meditating on this acquired sign with closed eyes. Pathavi, Pathavi, Pathavi. So you just be patiently, you don't rush. So in meditation you cannot rush. If you rush, you like to be very quickly, you will get slowly. You will get slowly. So we say slow and steady will win the race. Just go slowly. So the thing important is to concentrate your mind, to be mindful of the meditation subject all the time. That is the most important thing. So if you just try to be, be aware of that meditation subject all the time, you are doing very good. So now you meditate on that. So your concentration will rise. Will rise. And finally, this the acquired sign becomes very clear like glass, and then smooth like the mirror, and then it becomes very bright. So this is actually the light, that makes this acquired sign and now the counter sign. So then we say you attain the counter sign. The counter sign, some people call it counterpart sign. So it means the same thing. It's very distinct. That you get the acquired sign and now you get the counter sign. So when you get the counter sign, you come to the second stage. Now, just before you attain the counter sign, from the beginning, we call this the preliminary stage of meditation. So in this preliminary meditation, stage of meditation, so you have two meditation signs, the two meditation objects. One is the artist that you look with open eyes. So we call that the Vikama Namita. So I think so good. So this is so about this two bit idea. So Vikama Bhavana. So we have Vikama Namita is the preparatory image. So the artist is called preparatory image. Then now you can see it with closed eye, and we call that the acquired sign or the learning sign, Okama Namita. So in the preliminary stage of meditation, you have these two signs. The preparatory sign, there is the original artist, and then the acquired sign that you can see with closed eyes. So now when you attain, so the concentration during this time is called Prikama Samadhi, preparatory concentration. So when you have preparatory stage of meditation, so in this state the sign is called preparatory sign and the learning sign or quiet sign. And then the concentration is called the preparatory concentration, Prikama Samadhi. Now when you attain the counter sign, you come to the second stage. So sister, you...
跟住咧就頭先講咗個點樣做呢個地片啦。咁其實你喺度做咧，你會知道你自己嘅成績去到邊度嘅。咁譬如如果你一路睇到你個心喺度遊走緊啦嚇，咁其實就真係冇進步啦。咁但係如果你能夠去專注到10分鐘啊，咁你有啲進步咯喎。咁譬如20分鐘、30分鐘咁又再多啲，咁去到或者1個鐘頭連續咁樣去專注咧，就非常之好啦。1個鐘頭之後，可能可以去到有取相嗰出現啦。咁其實如果當你係見到呢個取相嘅時候咧，咁其實已經係去咗一個初步嘅階段嘅。咁呢一個咧都係一個即係俾到自己知道一個拎啦，其實即係一個你自己知道啦，即係佢有一個境地咁樣㗎啦，一個進步嘅指標嚟嘅。咁然後咧你可以因為令到呢個取相咧，咁你就可以翻去即係當講緊係禪修中心啦，咁你就可以翻去你個禪堂嗰度繼續去觀嘅。咁因為你有取相嘅話咧，其實你喺合埋眼咧，你都仍然係可以睇到嗰個圓圈 咁當你去即係有呢個取向嘅時候咧，其實佢係好清晰嘅，佢就好似玻璃咁樣好清晰嘅，同埋係好光嘅。咁而呢個光咧，當佢去到光嘅時候咧，咁其實就已經去咗一個叫此相啦。咁此相咧又係即係好清晰咁樣㗎啦。咁如果你去到此相嘅時候咧，其實就已經去到第二個階段嘅嚇。咁你頭先講3個階段啦，已經去到此相嘅第2個階段。咁喺此相之前咧，咁其實都係只係一個初步嘅階段啦。咁喺呢個初步階段嘅時候咧，係有2個所緣嘅。一個咧就係嗰個頭先講嗰個地片嗰個圓盤啦，咁就係你乜大家都睇到嘅。咁另外一個咧就係嗰個片作相啦。咁即係咁呢個係片作相啦。咁而如果當你能夠合埋眼嘅時候，都睇到咧，咁就係嗰個取相同埋此相。
So we go to the neighborhood upajjhara samadhi, neighborhood stage of meditation. So when you take the countersign, so we say you come to the neighborhood stage of meditation, upajjhara samadhi. So upajjhara means neighborhood or moment of access. It is about to enter the absorption stage. And upajjhara bhavana is the meditation which is found in the neighborhood of jhana, in samatha meditation. So in vipassana meditation, we say it is the neighborhood of Magga and Phala. So it may also be regarded as the meditation which is about to enter the absorption stage of meditation. That is, when you reach the jhana, so you say you come to the absorption stage. Now the arising of this countersign is very, very distinct. So you can do it without thought actually. So we say the acquired sign is identical with the original artist. Now when you get to the countersign, so it is clear, smooth, and very bright, like the sun, like the moon, they say. So very bright, so very bright. So, and at that time also, so the very bright penetrative light also radiates from your mind, and you can see, with close eye, you can see all the objects in front of you. Already you can see the objects in front of you. So it is not described here, but we should know we describe in this the breakthrough in vipassana and the samatha meditation. So the Buddha in Aloka Sutta means the light, the discourse. So the Buddha said there are 4 kinds of light. So what are they? So the sunlight, the moonlight, and the firelight and the electric light. So they are called the firelight. And then the wisdom light. So the Buddha said there's wisdom light. And again, in another sutta, we call Vacchālaya Mana Sutta. I think I give the names not in this book. So in that again, the Buddha said there are 4 kinds of wisdom light. The wisdom light is again 4 kinds. So the first one he said is the light that associates with divine eye. So divine eye is the supernormal power actually. With divine eye you can see all over the world, including the divine planes of existence. Wherever you look at, it is lighted. It is lighted. So you can look up in the light, a closed steel box. What is the content there inside? You can see. So the meat is lighted wherever you go. And also the Buddha said there is also light that associated with Laikasina meditation. So if you can do Laikasina meditation, I told you you can look at the sun about 5 p.m. at the time of about 5 p.m. So when you meditate on that, then you can develop the jhana. So wherever you look, it's lighted. It's lighted. You can go in the dark at night. You don't need a torch or anything. You can walk. You can see bright. Everything is bright. You can reach without any light in the dark. So that is. And the third one, the Buddha said, there is also light that radiates from the wisdom that associates with the neighborhood, with the Parikrama Samadhi. So Parikrama Samadhi is below this the neighborhood, the concentration. So the concentration at this stage, neighborhood state, we call the neighborhood concentration or excess concentration. Excess concentration. So that Parikrama Samadhi is below this one. So even at the state of Parikrama Samadhi, there is the high Parikrama Samadhi, which is below the neighborhood, the concentration. Light start coming out. So many meditators who have meditated, you have this experience. When you can concentrate, as I said, the 1 hour continuously on your meditation subject, you will see the light. The light will come out. So the light, it comes out in many ways, in several people, different people. Some people see it coming out from the eyes. Some see it coming from the head. Some see it coming from the body. And some see the light, they come from in front of them, like the car headlamp or the torchlight, pointing to you. And some will see the light rotating around the head. So it can be any side. So we say, when you say this light, so you can be happy. Oh, now I get a sudden concentration now. So my mind, the wisdom, is producing the light now. But don't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it. So you just focus on your meditation subject. Now when you increase your concentration higher and higher, this light usually becomes brighter. So when you get this counter sign, that light is very bright. Not only bright, it is penetrative. So with close eye you can see all the subjects in front of you. And actually you can see far away, through the walls. You can see who are the people on the other side. And you can see just like all over Hong Kong. So you can, it's very nice. So you know where it's raining, where it's traffic jam, or where it's so the accident, so you can know. So when you get the counter sign, we say it's very distinct. So the sign itself is very distinct, and at that time, the light, very bright light, the penetrative light arises, and also at that time, they say the jhana factors become quite well developed at that time. So when they become quite well developed, piti sukha become very great now, very strong. So when you get this neighborhood concentration, you will enjoy the joy. Piti is the joy, and the sukha is the bliss, we say. The joy and the bliss that you have never experienced before. Because it is superior to all the sensual pleasure that you have enjoyed. So, it's very nice to meditate. So remember, it's the most beneficial way of living, because you are developing billions of good karma every second. So just imagine that if you can meditate for 1 hour, you get so many billions of good karma already. So during that meditation, you cut yourself from all the sense objects, sense pleasure. So you live alone with one single mind, we say, concentrating on a single object. So you are cut off. So you also enjoy the bliss of seclusion. So the Buddha admired this very much, the bliss of seclusion. You think, chatting with a friend is very blissful. That is just wasting time. Just wasting your time. You are wasting your good chances to accumulate this good karma. So it is a blissful way of living, this meditation, very beneficial. And we should do it without faith, actually. Because if you are meditating, you are going to Nibbana. Step by step, you are coming closer and closer to Nibbana. So not just like we have to say in step we take, London is not far away. So that means step we take, Nibbana is not far away. You can get to Nibbana. So when you get the counter side, in the Kasina meditation, they ask you to expand it, to expand it. The sign is produced by your mind, it's made by the mind. So it can be enlarged or extended by your willpower. So you just make the wish, make the will. May my this counter sign expand 1 inch bigger, another inch larger, another inch larger, another inch larger, another inch larger. You slowly extend it to fill all directions. Fill all directions. So the idea is, on this Kasina meditation, we already told you, you can develop supernormal power. So when you can develop supernormal power, they say, how much you extend it. So within this range, you can see all the objects in this way. And you can hear all the sound in this way. And that may be the reason they ask you to expand it. Not to expand it. Okay.
咁當你見到呢啲光嘅時候，啲人會可能好開心啦，覺得自己好專注。但係其實咧，教授就話就唔好去注意呢種光，反而仍然係繼續咧去留意你嗰個所緣嘅你嘅業處嘅。咁當你嘅專注力咧越嚟越高嘅時候咧，你嘅睇到佢個光咧個亮度咧都係會越嚟越光嘅。咁其實呢種咁嘅此相咧，頭先講嘅此相咧，佢係有一種穿透性嘅。咁即係例如喺香港，我哋可能有呢種此相嘅話咧，我哋係可以睇晒成個香港嘅，知道邊度會塞車啊，點樣都睇到嘅。咁所以咧，當我哋有呢個此相嘅時候咧，其實係好清晰嘅，個光亦都係非常之強嘅。咁而呢啲我哋嘅禪知咧，即係頭先講嗰啲尋自己落定嘅心境性嗰啲禪知咧，都係會即係繼續發展啦。而佢其中嗰兩個禪知就係起同埋落咧，就會變得更加強嘅，非常之強嘅。咁所以咧，當我哋係達到近行定嘅時候咧，我哋又係會經驗到、體驗到嗰種起同落咧，係以前都未經驗過嘅，係比以前我哋可能經驗過嘅嗰啲起落咧係更加高尚嘅。咁所以咧，即係其實禪修係好好嘅，好有益處啦。咁因為當中我哋又會有好多嘅善業咧，係即係8000萬億嘅善業係出咗嚟啦。咁同埋喺嗰個時候咧，我哋因為係專注喺我哋所緣咧，我哋唔會話留意住周圍一啲我哋貪愛嘅嘢啦。咁所以亦都係一啲善業嚟嘅。咁因為只係即係專注喺一個所緣嗰度。咁而呢種即係所以佛陀咧就話喺呢種咁嘅即係越嚟人群咧，嗰種喜悅咧係即係佛陀都好讚歎嘅，好喜歡嘅。咁所以我哋好多時以為好中意同朋友傾偈咧，咁其實教授佢話呢個係好嘥時間嘅，即係其實我哋應該用個時間咧嚟去禪修啦。咁因為其實我哋好多禪修咧就係一步一步咁咧係走近涅槃嘅。咁喺緬甸咧，其實佢哋都有個説話咧，就係話你一日行一步咧，咁倫敦咧都離你唔到遠嘅。咁其實涅槃都係嘅，即係你每日咁樣行咧，其實涅槃都係好近嘅。咁所以咧講翻個此相咧，佢頭先就係話，即係其實當你達到個此相嘅時候咧，其實你係可以將佢擴大嘅。其實點解可以咧？就係因為個此相都係由我哋嘅心嗰度製造出嚟嘅嚇。咁所以只要你係有嗰個願力咧，係話我要去大啲，再大啲，咁一寸一寸咁樣係放大佢，咁佢就其實最後係可以大到係擴展到成個所有空間咧，全部嘅方向咧都係包含咗嘅。咁喺呢啲咁嘅片嘅即係10片呢啲嘅禪修方法咧，其實最後係可以去到神通嘅。點解咧？因為其實你譬如你點樣擴大佢啦，即係將個此相，咁其實嗰個範圍咧就係幫到你哋係要睇到嗰度嘅嘢啦，或者聽到即係嗰個範圍嘅聲音嘅。
So you expanded that counter sign, then you focus your attention on this expanded counter sign. So with close eye, you focus on it, and then you reflect the Patui or Earth. Now when you can remain fixed on that expanded counter sign, your mind remain fixed for 1 hour, 2 hours or more, then we say you attain the jhana. So it's not difficult to get the jhana. So from the time you get the counter sign, and to the time just before you attain the jhana, we say that it's the neighborhood stage of meditation. Neighborhood stage of meditation, and the concentration we also call neighborhood concentration or access concentration. Now when we attain the jhana, you come to the third stage. Not the third stage, we call absorption stage of meditation. Yes, sister.
咁咧就繼續講頭先個此相咧，即係你可以一路放大佢啦。咁你一路放大咧，當然你個眼係合埋眼啦，咁去專注咁放大，咁都喺度諗住即係睇住地大咁樣去諗啦。咁你繼續去好專注落呢個此相，係1個鐘啦、2個鐘啦，或
this apana bhavana, the absorption stage of meditation. So when you attain the jhana, so we say you come to this stage of meditation, and your concentration is also called apana samadhi, or the jhana samadhi, we call it that. So if you can attain this jhana, so you should be very, very happy, because you're halfway to Nibbana. If you get that, it is halfway to Nibbana. And then you can undertake vipassana. So we say even when you attain the neighbor concentration, the excess concentration, the mind is already pure. Because at that time, the jhana factors are very strong, so they can suppress totally these hindrances, not arising in the mind. And that's why the mind becomes pure. We call purity of the mind, citta visuddhi. And because the mind is pure, it radiates very bright and penetrative light. So even if you attain the excess jhana, we say you attain the right concentration, samadhi. You can undertake vipassana with that concentration. But the excess concentration is not stable yet. Not stable yet. So it is compared with a child who just started who has started to walk. So when the child started walking, he will fall down very often. So he have to get up, walk a few steps and fall down. So the same thing, if you use this neighbor concentration or vipassana, so the concentration will fall down very often, very often. And there is another danger. Also, when you are having only the excess jhana, your cognitive series is not just as we say. So, Vinga Chalana, Virupachida, Nada, and then Manodvara Vachana, 7 jhana. So these 7 jhana chittas are still Mahakusala chitta because you don't get the jhana yet. And after that, Boinga chitta, otherwise, say about 10-15 Boinga chitta, and then another cognitive series have to start again. So as soon as you slacken your energy, your effort, you can fall into the Boinga state. So that means when the Boinga state arises, just only Boinga chitta keep arising for a long time. So some people, they ask me, teacher, so soon after I meditating for some time, I don't know anything. So what is that? When they say, I don't know anything. So when they don't know anything, they think, it is like the state where mentally, materially, all are subsided and all are eliminated, and it will be Nibbana. They think, is that Nibbana? That's what they think. So actually we say, you are at the sleeping state. So Vinga Chitta is sleeping. So while you are sitting, you are sleeping. You are asleep actually. So some people, they just remain in the Vinga state for 1 hour or more, or something like that. So it is a misleading. It's a danger there. So it's better to go up to the jhana state. So when you are in the neighborhood concentration, we say you are already in the access to the room. You are already at the entrance of the room. Why don't you get into the room and enjoy the peace there? So just try to develop a little more concentration, then you can go into the jhana state. So when you come to the jhana state, your mind becomes very, very, so the jhana factors are fully developed, so they can suppress those hindrances with greater force. So you are cut off from all the sensual objects, sensual pleasure. So you can remain in the jhana state if you practice well. They say you can remain in the jhana state for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, up to 7 days. So during that time, only jhana chittas arising. No Vinga chitta pleasure arising while you are in the jhana attainment, only jhana chitta arising. So that means very fun. It is just like a man, no? A grown-up man walking. You can walk the whole day without falling. So the Buddha actually, he preferred you to develop the jhana and then take vipassana meditation. You can do vipassana much quicker and better because as your mind is very stable and then it radiates brighter and stronger, more penetrative light. Then you can see this ultimate mental immortality arising, dissolving very clearly. So you can do vipassana much better. So after you attain the first jhana, then you can go to the up to second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. Just like we say the Buddha himself, when he undertook the vipassana meditation, he used this fourth jhana concentration as the foundation, as the basis for vipassana meditation. So if we can develop the fourth jhana, it will be the best for undertaking vipassana meditation.
安止定嘅咁其實去做呢個安止定咧，就係即係要有時要達到禪那啦。咁其實嗰時就會好開心嘅，因為去到禪那咧，其實就係已經係去涅槃之路嘅一半啦，已經去咗一半㗎啦。咁即當你達到禪那嘅時候咧，就可以做呢個內觀啦，啲平和借難嘅。咁頭先講過近行定啦。咁其實去到近行定嘅時候咧，我哋嘅心咧都已經係好純淨㗎啦嚇。咁因為當時嘅禪知啦，即係嗰啲禪寺起落嗰啲咧就都好強嘅。咁而因此咧嗰啲我哋琴日講過嗰啲概論蓋啦嚇，即係貪蓋咩蓋嗰啲咧就唔會生起嘅。咁因為個心咧純淨咧，所以佢嘅出嚟嘅光咧係非常之強啦，同埋好滲透到嘅。咁但係咧咁如果去到禪那咧，咁其實呢種係一個正定啦。咁而近行定本身咧，其實唔係唔好，但係佢咧就係唔夠stable， 即係唔夠安定穩定，佢唔夠穩定嘅。咁就好似一個細路仔咧，佢係初開始學行路啦，佢因為開頭學行路咧就下又跌下，成日都跌咁樣嘅。咁其實近行定都係一樣嘅。如果你用近行定嚟修呢個內觀咧，咁其實都係嗰個專注力咧都係好容易咧又跌翻落嚟嘅。咁所以同埋咧教授亦都講過近行定咧，用近行定嚟修內觀咧都有另外一個問題嘅，另外一個危險嘅。咁就係咧因為我哋修近行定嘅時候咧，咁佢其實如果我哋記翻嗰個心路歷程咧，即係嗰啲速行心啊咩心嗰啲咧，咁其實咧佢都係仍然佢有好多善心嘅嗰陣時嗰啲善嘅心生起啦，但係跟住生下咧就會去到呢個有份心嘅，即係佢仲未係個禪那嗰個心嘅。咁而有份心，如果大家記得咧，有份心就係嗰個即係好似尋常教到我哋嗰時都係會有份心啦。咁如果當禪修者去到即係近行定而有份心嘅時候咧，咁佢會覺得嗰陣時咧嗰個時刻咧就係好似乜都唔知所有嘢都個心或者物質都冇晒嘅，咁就好容易以為嗰個就係涅槃啦。但係其實呢個只係一個有份嚟嘅啫，即係一個睡眠嘅狀態咁樣啫。咁但係有啲人咧就佢會喺呢個有份啦，佢就以為即係到咗啦，即係涅槃或者點樣就留喺有份可能成個鐘或者點樣好耐嘅。咁其實呢個都好危險嘅。咁所以咧教授就話其實我哋應該咧就要，既然係咁咧，就應該要修到禪那嗰個階段嘅。因為其實你去修到近行定咧，你已經等於去到一間房嘅門口啦。咁既然你都去到門口啦，咁點解唔做多少少，咁就入埋去咧，咁就去到禪那嗰個階段嘅。因為去到禪那嘅時候咧，咁嗰啲禪知咧就係能夠完完全全咁樣去即係提升啦、發揮啦，咁佢就會即係冇晒頭先講嗰啲概念概嗰啲冇晒啦，咁就同埋咧你唔會話即係因為外境嘅嗰啲貪嗰啲嘢就你可以完全都即係清
you may think, oh, meditating on Akasina seems to be quite easy. So when you meditate, it's not very easy. It takes quite a long time to get up to the jhana state. And just like in our meditation center, so we found that you can develop this jhana faster by the anapanastic meditation, mindfulness of breathing. So, just like a sister announced last night, so after the day after tomorrow, Sunday, so after teaching the Abhidhamma class, I have to go to Macau because I could stay here only 14 days. We have to go out. So I will stay in Macau for 2 nights and I'll come back on 30th. So starting from 31st, so now I will be teaching the Visuddhimagga this book. So in the number 184, the Prince Edward, the street west, so at that place, so from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So only 11 days, the 31st to 10 November. So I teach for 1 hour and then I teach you meditation for 1 hour. So the Visuddhimagga 1 hour and then so usually the meditation teacher, they won't teach you in detail about the meditation because they are afraid. If they said, oh, you can attain like the counter-sign, like the jhana, you may be craving for them, they say, they are afraid of them. So when I teach Visuddhimagga, so I can tell you in detail, how to meditate, how it develops, how it progresses, and also you will learn the right way of meditation. So when you learn the right way of meditation, then you can be very confident that you will progress very quickly. So please come. Please come and join our group. There will be a small group, but anyway, please come and join it. Okay.
即係教授就話啦，我哋可能咧，你哋可能會以為收呢個地天好容易啦，但其實唔容易嘅，因為要收到禪下咧，其實係要用好長嘅時間嘅。咁而喺佢哋嘅禪修中心咧，咁其實如果要收禪下咧，快啲嘅方法咧就係用呢個按摩練嘅，即係呼吸咁樣嘅。咁而正如琴晚嗰個即係。都報咗咧，就係話因為教授咧喺星期日咧去教我哋星期六嗰堂咧就要去澳門嘅，因為佢個 visa 只係留14日啦，咁所以佢就會喺澳門停多2日，嚟到31號咧就會翻嚟香港咧就然後咧就好似琴晚嗰個公佈咁咧，就係佢仲喺度教呢個清淨道論啦，就同埋即係禪修嘅嘢嘅，咁就會喺翻太子道因為54號1樓嗰度金寶樓嗰度咧，就係3點到5點鐘，咁佢就會教11日嘅，即係話由10月31號到11月10號，咁就教1個鐘頭，然後咧就禪修1個鐘頭嘅。咁通常好多禪修嘅老師咧，好多老師都唔會即係好詳細咁講呢啲禪修嘅嘢，因為佢哋好擔心咧，如果你達到呢啲咁嘅始相啊、禪那咧，你會執着呢啲嘢嘅。咁但係教授咧，佢就反而係會詳細咁樣教啦，即係點嘅裏面嘅詳情啊，點樣去進步啊，咁能夠使到我哋係即係禪修嘅時候係學一個啱嘅方法啦，同埋係會有好有信心咁樣去即係進步嘅，所以教授鼓勵大家都係咯。
So we go to the next topic, Bhavana and meditation subject. So we say Parikamma Bhavana, the preparatory stage of meditation is attainable in all the 40 meditation subjects. And both Parikamma Bhavana and the Upachara Bhavana, neighborhood stage of meditation. So they occur in 10 the meditation subjects. So they are the first 8 agnostic, starting from the Buddha agnostic, reflecting on the attitude of the Buddha. So you go down to the first 8 agnostic, and then Aharitikula Sanya, the meditation on the foulness of food, and Chaturdhatu Vavatana, defining the 4 elements. So in this 10 Kamatana, you can develop only up to a neighborhood state of the meditation. And in the remaining 30 meditation subjects, then you can develop all these 3 stages of meditation. That means up to the jhana state, the absorption state. So these 30 meditation subjects comprise the 10 kasina, the 10 asubha, the 10 corpses, 4 brahmavihara, sublime living, and 4 aroma, so meditation subjects for developing 4 arupa jhana, kaya state, mindfulness of the body, and anapana state, mindfulness of breathing.
咁跟住咧，繼續睇翻佢嘅書咧，就係講呢個禪修啦，同埋禪修嘅所緣即係業處啦。咁不過頭先講個片狀咧，其實不論個片狀上咧，不論用任何40種嘅業處其中一種咧，都能夠達到㗎。咁而呢個片狀咧同埋近行定咧，其實喺頭先講嗰幾種，即係譬如話8種隨念啦即係隨念啊咩隨念嗰啲咧，同埋個食驗想啦，或者4界分別觀咧，咁即係總共加埋有十個業處啦。咁呢10個業處咧都可以係我哋可以做到係片作上同埋近行定嘅。咁而剩翻嗰30種業處咧，即係話有嗰10片啦、10種不淨觀啦、4無量心啦、4無色界嘅業處啦、4界分別呢個32身份啦，同埋呢個安波念咧，即係呢30種，剩下呢30種咧，就如果係可以收到去禪那嘅，即係同頭先嗰10種嘅之後會更加嘅。
Now the jhanas that these 30 meditation subjects can develop are described in table 9.1 in the next page. Please, table 9.1. So the next page. So this one. Good. So now we say, yes, this one, table 9.1. This is the other one. Okay, this one. So these are the meditation subjects and the jhanas attainable. So the 10th kasina, if you meditate correctly on the 10 kasinas or anapanasti, is 11 meditation subjects. They can develop all the 5 rupa vajra jhanas. And the 10 asubha, the corpses, and the kaya gadasti, the mindfulness of the body, is 11 meditation subjects. They can develop only the first rupa vajra jhana. Now if you meditate on metta, loving kindness, so we call it metta, M-E, E is A, M-E is A, may, and then when you put T, it becomes metta. Karuna, compassion, mudita, sympathetic joy. You can develop the first, second, third, and fourth rupa vajra jhana. That is in the 5 jhana method actually. Now if you continue with upika, equanimity meditation, you can develop the 5th rupa vajra jhana. And then the 4 arupas, by meditating on them, you can develop the 4 arupa vajra jhana.
咁跟住咧，教授咧就叫我哋睇第9.1個圖啦，即係第304個圖咧，咁佢就有講晒嗰種唔同嘅業處咧，可以收到嘅禪那係收到去邊一個禪那嘅。咁而家講緊禪那嗰個係講緊論教咧，即係有5個禪那嗰個分法嘅。咁如果第一種咧就係講 種所緣、11種業處咧，最高可以達到咧就係5禪嘅，即係欲界嘅5禪。咁而第二組咧，你睇到第二行咧，打橫第二行咧就係有10種嘅不淨觀啦，同埋呢個32身分咧。咁呢11個業處咧，去到可以去到嘅禪那最高咧就係去到初禪嘅啫。而第3行咧，我睇到就係修持啦、悲啦或者喜咧。咁呢3個業處咧，就係可以去到初禪、2禪、3禪或者係4禪嘅，即係用5禪嗰個方法去計嘅話，係去到4禪嘅啫。咁而第4行咧就係講呢個捨心啦，修到捨嘅話咧，就可以去到欲界嘅5禪嘅。而如果第5行咧就係修呢個四無色禪嘅話咧，咁最高咧可以收到咧就係去到4無色嘅禪那嘅。
So the next topic is meditation sign. So I already explained to you there are 3 types of meditation sign. Parikamana is preparatory image or preparatory sign. So it is the object of Parikamana Bhavana. And like in the Kasina meditation, we say that Abdes is called preparatory, the Parikamana preparatory image. And then when you can see the Abdes, with close eyes, we call it the Okaha Namita, acquired image or learning sign. And then when you keep on meditating on this acquired sign, when it becomes clear like glass and very bright like the sun, then we say you attain Patipaga-namita, the counter sign. So and then we have coupling of the namita with the meditation. So we say, in the preparatory stage of meditation, we have these 2. That is preparatory image and then acquired image. When you attain the counter image, the counter sign, the Patipaga-namita, you reaches the neighborhood stage of meditation. And again, by meditating on this, and if you can concentrate for 1 hour, 2 hours or more, we say you attain the absorption state. So the jhana state also take the counter sign as its object. So this counter sign is the object of meditation, both for the neighborhood stage of meditation as well as the absorption stage of meditation.
咁跟住下嚟講另外一個題目咧，就係講啲禪相嘅。咁禪相咧就頭先有講過啦，就有呢個遍作相啦。咁遍作相就係即係準備嘅，係一個作作啦，準備即係我哋講備遍嘅時候咧，我哋有嗰個整嗰個圓整嗰個圓盤咧，咁呢個都係一個準備嚟嘅。咁然後如果你能夠即係專注落去咧，睇到係合埋眼咧，都睇到嗰個圓盤嘅話咧，咁其實嗰個就係叫做取相啦。你頭先提都提過嘅取相。咁其實呢2個階段咧都係即係準備嘅功夫嚟嘅啫，即係呢個初嘅第1個階段啦，先講嗰3個階段。咁跟住咧如果你嗰個取相一路繼續去睇咧，就可以就會變到好清晰啦，越嚟越清晰，就好似玻璃咁清晰啊，好似太陽光咁光嘅時候咧，其實就係一個始相嚟嘅。咁去到呢個始相咧，其實係可以跟住去到近行定啦。甚至乎如果你繼續係去專注落去咧，咁佢係會係去到呢個禪那嘅。咁即係頭先講嗰個第2同第3階段嘅。咁所以其實不論係近行定或者禪那咧，呢個始相咧都係已經係我哋嘅業處嚟嘅，我哋所緣即係專注喺佢嗰度咯。
So we go to the next topic. The next topic, so we already said about this. So we also said about this, but just go, okay. So go again. No, not yet, this, okay. to develop the five-fold scale, we call it. So you have to develop 5 kinds of abilities with respect to that jhana. So these abilities are called vasita, meaning literally habits. Now you should know about this 5, because when you attain the jhana, you have to do this thing. So one is avajana vasita, the ability to reflect on the jhana factors very quickly. So now when you attain the jhana, we say, when you attain the jhana, your mind is pure and it radiates very bright penetrative light. So you can see penetratively into your body. You can see into your body. And so the teacher will ask you to look at your heart. And then into the heart. So in the blood of the heart, there are the heart bases we call heart bases. And depending on that heart base, the Govinda Chitta, like continuum, arises depending on the heart base in the blood of the heart. And these, for us human beings, the Govinda Chitta is Mahavipaka Chitta. So these Mahavipaka Chitta, they belong to the beautiful consciousnesses. So only the 12 immoral minds are not beautiful. Not beautiful. They are immoral, wicked. So all these beautiful minds, they are beautiful. When they say beautiful, they are free from defilement. So that means they are pure. So because they are pure, they radiate light. They are sparkling, the Buddha said. All pure minds are sparkling. So you can see your light continuum, the sparkling like the evening star. You can see like the evening star. And that Govinda Chitta is the mind door, remember. That Govinda Chitta serves as the mind door. So the mind door is very powerful, we say. All 6 types of sense objects can appear in the mind door, including the past sense objects. Now when we say, when you meditate, you get the counter sign. We think the counter sign appears in front of our eye. But we have to see with close eye. We are not looking with the eye. With close eye, we see in front of us. Actually, that counter sign appears to the mind door. So when you see the mind door, you look at the mind door, you can see the counter sign. You can see the counter sign in the mind door. And also that the first jhana chitta that you have developed. Now when you are trying to look at your heart, you have to come out of the jhana. The jhana chitta already does not exist at that time. You are looking with Mahakusala chitta actually. So you can also see this jhana chitta. So focusing on the sun. So the first jhana is a combination of 5 jhana factors. So you have to discern these 5 jhana factors. They have no form, no shape. But you have to see. You can see something which is applying your mind towards that counter sign. So that is vitaka, applying your mind on that vitaka. So if you can see vitaka, you can know vitaka, you can discern vitaka. Actually you don't see, you can see, there's something that's applying the mind towards the counter sign. So we take it as vitaka. Then you can also know about vichara. Vichara is, so it is the sustained application of the mind on the object. So it is examining the object again and again. So after you see the vitaka, try to see vichara. So that apply the mind again and again towards the counter sign. So try to examine the counter sign. And then piti is joy. So you can feel something that develops joy and rapture and interest in the meditation side. And then when you know the joy there, then try to know the sukha. Sukha actually means the pleasant mental feeling at that time. Pleasant mental feeling. Then try to see ekagata. Ekagata is one-pointedness. It unites the consciousness and mental factors harmoniously together and keep them fixed on that counter-sign. So that means you discern these 5 jhana factors. So one after another. Then try to discern them again and again, so that we can discern them very quickly. So if you can discern very quickly, we say you gain this avajjana vasita, the ability to affect the jhana factors quickly.
咁咧就跟住講另外一個題目咧，就係都係關於禪那嘅。咁其實咧當禪修者咧佢達到初禪咧嘅時候咧，佢就要去學習有5種嘅能力嘅，即係關於禪那方面。咁佢呢啲叫做唔自在嘅嚇，有唔自在。咁而第一種嘅自在咧，就叫轉向自在嘅。咁佢嘅意思就係話咧，嗱，當你能夠達到初禪嗰講啦，咁你嘅心咧其實就已經好純粹啦，就有嗰啲好滲透嘅光啦，就可以能夠係刺穿咁樣睇到好清楚你個身體裏邊嘅情況嘅。咁喺嗰個時候咧，你就係去睇翻你嘅心臟嗰度啦，同埋嗰度附近啲血啦，即係嗰個 heart space 啦，咁就係個耳門嗰度。咁其實咧你睇到嗰度咧，其實係好靚嘅，因為其實我哋大部分嘅心咧都係美心臟美嘅心啦，即係除咗嗰12個不善心之外，咁其實係美心。咁由於佢係咁純粹啦喺嗰度，咁佢係所以咧佢哋咁因為咁純粹咧，所以佢其實係會有光嘅，你睇到係少少嘅咁樣有光嘅。咁其實咧喺即係你睇到呢個耳門嘅時候咧，係好犀利嘅，就因為佢係你可以睇到譬如以前嘅一啲嘅 sense objects， 即係嘅所緣，以前嘅所緣啦，所緣嚇咁同佢其實咧，你都可以睇，即係頭先講淺相啦，咁就係你合埋眼咧，你都可以睇到嘅。就其實其實只不過係因為你睇到佢個耳門嗰度嘅，咁喺耳門嗰度有個淺相嘅。咁而當你係去到初禪嘅心嘅時候咧，其實咧我哋亦都可以去睇翻自己嘅心啦，就要即係頭先講要睇嗰個耳門嘅心嘅時候咧，我哋就要出咗個初禪先，出咗個禪啦，咁然後用我哋嘅善心去睇嘅。咁喺嗰時候咧，我哋係專注喺個淺相啦。咁因為其實仲有嗰5個禪支噶嘛，咁所以我哋就要去分辨嗰5個禪支嘅。咁就係嗱，首先睇個尋啦，尋就係你點樣去即係點樣去揾翻嗰個即係所緣喺個心嗰度。咁就係我哋成日要揾翻個淺相嘅。咁我哋注意到我哋去揾個淺相，咁嗰個就係尋啦。咁而第二個係視啦，即係第二個禪即係視啦。咁佢意思就係你係擺時間落去跟住嗰個所緣去睇嘅，呢個淺相去睇，咁你能夠持續咁喺個淺相嗰個所緣咧，咁嗰個就係視啦。咁第三就係喜啦，即係話你注意到自己係有好喜悅嘅心情嘅感覺咧，咁嗰種就係喜嘅。咁由樂啦，樂係一種好舒服嘅，唔係一種心嘅，係一種心嘅感受就係樂啦。咁由一境性咧，咁其實就係將你嘅心同埋心所咧都係合埋一齊嘅。咁其實咧就當你能夠分辨到呢5禪支咧，就要重複咁做嘅喎。咁就重複咁樣去分辨呢啲5禪支咧，咁你就能夠係可以好快就分辨到佢一個禪支嘅咯。
So number 2 is samapajjana vasita, the ability to develop the jhana quickly. So when you first attain the jhana arises only one conscious movement. But you can develop that jhana again and again by reflecting on the countersign. So once you attain the countersign, so it always remains. So in your mind, so by reflecting on the countersign, you develop the jhana again and again. So when you develop the jhana, so again and again, so finally you can develop it even in once in a
入定自在，即係唔自在嘅地，佢哋入定自在嘅。咁佢咧嘅意思就係話咧，可以好快咁樣咧就入到定嘅。即係話咧，你可以係重複地咧咁樣翻去呢個禪那咁樣嘅，重複又重複翻去。因為其實咧個始相咧仍然係留喺我哋嗰個心門嗰個意門嗰度噶嘛。咁所以咧，如果當你能夠可以哇，好似一即係咳個手咁樣咧，就已經係入到呢個定啦。咁嘅時候你就係已經達到呢個入定自在。
Number 3, Abhidhamma Course is the ability to remain in the jhana as long as one wishes. So now, you make the determination. So, may I remain in the jhana state for 5 minutes? So you develop the jhana. If you can remain for 5 minutes, now you are successful for the first time. So you make another determination again. May I remain in the jhana state for 10 minutes? If you are successful, then you increase the time. 15 minutes, not 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So if you are successful every determination, then we say, you gain this Abhidhamma Course, ability to remain in jhana as long as you wish.
咁第三種咧叫做在定自在嘅，在定自在咁即係喺個定入邊咧，就即係你可以係你想留喺個定入邊幾耐咧，就留到幾耐嘅。咁通常咧，你就係你首先未入定之前咧，你就要決意啦。譬如開頭可能你決意話我要入定5分鐘，咁你就睇翻鐘啦。咁你真係入定5分鐘之後出嚟，你見翻係時間啱啦，咁又再決意，咁就可能時間就再長啲，你10分鐘。咁如果又成功做到嘅，咁你再跟住再增加時間，到1個鐘啊、2個鐘啊、3個鐘咁樣。咁如果做到嘅話咧，呢個叫做在定自在嘅。
And the fourth one, Abhidhamma Course, the ability to come out from the jhana, meditation, absorption. At the moment one has predetermined, that is 1 hour after developing jhana. So now, it's already 9:30 now. So you make a determination. Now I develop the jhana, and may I come out of the jhana, say at 11 p.m. So now you develop the jhana. So when you are in the jhana state, only jhana chaita arising. You don't know any other thing. You are just aware of that counter sign. You know only the counter sign. And of course you also know that the piti sukha, the great bliss and the great the joy that you are having, you are enjoying the jhana bliss. So now you are in the jhana state, and at 11 p.m. you wake up. You come out of the jhana. So if you are not successful, then you do again. Now I will enter the jhana again. May I come out, say at 2 a.m. Now, whatever you determine, if you are successful, then we say you also attain the Abhidhamma Course, ability to come out of jhana. After, at the moment, you have to determine to come out.
咁第4種咧